Grandma was in A, auntie was in A, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride the side while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? I the sleep, then I light up the street, got feeling like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like A, hit the red dot like A, finger on the like A. Shooting my shot like A, hit the red dot like A, their spot like A. I gotta get it, man, shout out, I'm fully committed like A. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no heads, just shoot it. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, they first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like Yukin. They sending shots, but somehow I just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Their spot like A. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like A. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like A. Shooting my shot like A. Hit the red dot like A. Finger on the like A.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
13.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Buys time, rolling right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Hey, report. Ready.
Lamar now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, middle. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Flowers. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Go ahead.
Jackson now on third. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Open space inside the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Tiger swamp. No touch.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. He connects downfield on 4th. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Running once more with Henry. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down by Jalen Carter. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, come on. You changed it. Go ahead.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. You. 180! That's it!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Lamar. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second-quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 6. No touch that. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Great, set. No touch.
It's a design boot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Man in motion here.
Get it. No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts now on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, report.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Go. Hey, middle.
Here's 2nd and 14. Has it downfield, working the left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On first down, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Jackson trying again on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Motioning the tight end now. They'll throw on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. All right, I'll set up now, 1st and 10.
Set.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Jackson looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
On first down, Hurts. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He lofts it deep left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Second down, Jackson to pass. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey! Go Silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10 now. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson connects with Bateman. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And again, it's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Great. Set. No touch.
From the 39. This finds Smith. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
73.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, 73. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. He fires one deep down the left side. Deep sideline shot is caught. And he gets out to stop the clock. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Alpha. There. No touch.
From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Great. Set. Now let's get it. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Great. Set. Carl Lavieri. 63. Carl Lavieri. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great, set. Hey! Crowd left Yeti.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Hurts. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. 1st down throwing for Hurts. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 5. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Don't touch it. Hey! Don't touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
King, Phil King. Don't touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 27. He finds Aguilar. And he's out of bounds past midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He breaks the tackle. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Henry. punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Eagles 24.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
No touch that. Tiger Hornet.
Dotson now in motion right.
No touch that.
On 1st down, Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Goff now looks to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And now they'll shift things around. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Maverick!
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Go!
Goff. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 more on that one and another first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going right back to Dotson. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown out on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
In motion goes Patrick. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the 50, it's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Listen. Hey, lift. We go. 76.
Here's Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this one is incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Oh, Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. A shotgun snap for Goff. And Goff picks up the first down and then wisely slides to the ground to avoid the contact.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, 5.
They'll set up to throw. Escapes the defender. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Sam Laporta from 10 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Barkley, inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 42. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And Barkley did not get there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw. That one behind his receiver, and incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They made some nice plays and give themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams, 52 yards. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Yeah, he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 3rd down and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there will be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. From the gun, here's Goff. That pass caught, it's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That is caught, and he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Back to throw again. It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
17.
Out of the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Listen. Hey, 76.
Goff now looks to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gibbs. Calling a gain of a yard. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Goff now to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Gone. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the
9. First and goal on the 9-yard line.
Here's Goff. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jared Goff. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard. 64 yards.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. first down. Here's the run to Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll try the air now with Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. On the move past the 40.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And the Lions first down.
Now Goff.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. He's got room to roam.
And finally wrestled down at the 11. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Lions. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
14.
Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After the interception, here's Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Up the middle with Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact long time there, and now 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a tough spot for this defense, because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And we'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. To throw is Goff. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime.
We are just around 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Houston. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. 11. 19 Texas.
Stroud begins with a pass. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
19 Texas.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Why Tony? Hey, Uno. Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dell motioning over. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. A throw caught by Dell on the outside.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Uno. Robin.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, south.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he is out of bounds, well shy of the marker. That's going to be a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Here's Love to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, sack. Red, yellow. Sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
Come on, set. Slide through. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson.
On the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. On 2nd down, Love. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Right, 97. Ready, ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a short pickup down to the 21. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
52 left. Roll green. Set, ready. Set, up.
From the gun, it's Love. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, Eric.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Throwing on second down, Love. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Here we go. Blue striker. Blaster, six. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Down. Hut.
He'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. Here's 3rd and 7.
Set, hut. Ready.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Packers on top. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. Powering forward. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Love it.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On play action, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback.
That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
The man in motion is Watson. On first down, it's Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
Ready.
The man in motion is Watson. A second down throw for Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready?
Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, cycle. White. Ready.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Robbie. 12.
Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The motion man here is Woods.
Nike Texas. Hey, south. Hey.
They'll go. It's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the double.
1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go. Black shot. Hut.
They go play action with Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On play action, Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Here's Love to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
To throw is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Let's go. Trouble, 38. Claws red. Cut, cut.
Now Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set. You don't blue.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Set.
On 2nd down, Love. Again, working deep downfield. And the Texans will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
19 Texans.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, ready? Hey, uno. 19 Texans. Hey, uno Mars.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Now he takes off. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans first down.
On the quick, right?
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey! Buggy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
10 seconds.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd.
Let's go.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
97.
Here's Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's complete. It's Lloyd. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Go, 10. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
South. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
All right. At the 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over at their own 15.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Ready, set. 22 middle. Ready. Smith, red.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Ready. Drill, 52. Set.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Throwing on second down, Love. That's complete to Watson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Striker, 3-3. Ultra. Red, yellow. 6, mega.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Trouble, 38. Slide 2. Here we go. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Love. Catch made there by Watson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Right, 97. Down. 52 blaster. 43 rail.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Here's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Drill green. Blue, yellow. Blue and stripe.
Back to throw is Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Love. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target. The ball falls incomplete.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Clock, 10. Cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Right, twice. 22 needle. Cut.
On fourth down, Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Shot, 17. Set.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. A second down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Here we go, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19 Texas. Hey.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left.
Here we go.
It's 1st and 10.
Hey, uno.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Schultz is the motion man.
Look to hot, look to hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught by Dell, working his way across the field.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Gotta have it, 4th and 4.
Here we go. Out to the right.
And in motion, it's Diggs.
Hey, south. 11. 19 taxi.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Pause, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
if I could survive. He took all my oxygen. She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your nibble like a night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, 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 in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say
She
less.
said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You left your hips to the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less,
Say less. Say less. Say less.
I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, lil' bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, lil' daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tellero told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm on a trip. Blick at my VIP. Snicker my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that nigga dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it.
seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick it up to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence.
Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chum, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my name is Jumper up a pump, boy, I bump. In that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water. Three with the smiles on the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds.
I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build, that with the pen to the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans, ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this me go riding for it. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Stealing heads squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plugged.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to Check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.